All righty.
Wow,
Good
gosh.
Monday morning or afternoon. Let's see, what am I doing here? It's weird. I've forgotten how to do this today. Okay, here we go. Diagonal lines. And I'm going to challenge you to start in the upper right-hand corner.
Gotcha.
Go diagonal. Especially if you're a righty, this is going to be hard. Do we have any lefties here?
Lynn.
Lynn, you're a lefty?
Me.
Well, then you start in the upper left corner.
Okay, that is harder.
It is harder, right? Because it's an angle that, you know, with hi Debbie, hi Sharon. It's an angle with that when we write, we don't go from upper right to lower left. What am I trying to say? Yeah.
That thing. That's much harder.
Hi, Sharon. So yesterday I went out sketching in Polanca neighborhood a few miles north here. Went for a nice bike ride, and it was kind of funny because, you know, it's day after Christmas and there was a lot of people out walking about. And I found a little spot to do some drawing, and these little kids came up to me and said, "Oh, are you an artist?" And I almost had a complete meltdown, like, I don't know who I am. I mean,
that would be funny on film. Like if
But
you went into this whole deep thing with kids, existential.
And they're like, just, you know, like, yeah, you're an artist, right? You're in the street and you're painting, right? But I go into this whole thing of like, I don't know who I am. And I literally have to take a walk around the block because I'm like, I can't do this right now. So yeah, I took a walk around the block, and then I was like, I was okay. I was able to do a sketch, but it is funny how sort of a never ending thing, how the emotional side of it, right? Like even all of us have been making art for years now, right? Very consistently. And I know everyone has that every now and again. It's like, oh my God, I can't do this.
Yeah, it's because every once in a while I get something I like, but mostly I don't. So I say, yeah, so which side am I really, you know, like the successful part or the majority of failures? Which one am I?
But is that true even now that like you feel like most of them you don't like?
I think my bar is set higher now.
Yeah.
You know, so you like go, well, I can do better than this, maybe.
Yeah, there's that whole thing, right? Like, oh, I can do better than this. Even the one I did yesterday, I was like, I had to put it up on the wall because I'm like, this is awful. And I had to like look at it and say, actually, there's a simple beauty to it, right? So I hear what you're saying. There's all kinds of emotions tied into it, right?
Yeah, we're in our brain. But I just wanted to give Cynthia's hair a shout out today. It's looking really fabulous.
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing that you're giving a shout out to her hair. And
Look at it.
how awesome.
Are you talking about me?
Shout out to Cynthia's hair.
Thank you. You know, I did brush it. I even put on makeup today because I know some of you all put lipstick on before class. So I said, well, I am too.
Not often, but
You're like, something's different about her today. Must be her hair.
It is true. The Zoom life kind of keeps things, I don't know. I rarely brush my hair.
Right? And you kind of like, okay, you know, everybody knows me. This is who I am for the last 2 years. But
yeah.
Thank you for noticing.
Awesome.
I noticed Tasha was wearing her hair differently. She had the sides pulled back. Then I know you started doing something, so I don't see you right now. Where
I
are
know, I
you?
don't, I'm like,
Well,
where?
I'll tell you what, my hair is so long now and I cannot get in to see my gal for 2 more months.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
She's going on vacation. So get
Oh,
used to this
no.
look.
Wow. Well, we're back to pandemic hair, aren't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, from this, we're gonna go right into, oh, look,
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
puppy.
the continuous walk the dog, and it looks like, not that you have to, but it looks like this is the starting point right here, right? And what's so interesting about this is it goes from the leash to the gal, and then you get the gal done, then go back to the dog. You don't have to do it that path, but it's just, like I've heard, and I've said it too, oh, I can't draw that. Well, you can draw anything with a continuous line, right? Anything.
Well, you can draw anything with the
You can
continuous
too,
line.
Sharon.
You were my show and tell to my husband who's trying to watch football yesterday. I'm like, hun, you just gotta watch. You know that cathedral and cup of coffee thing I showed you? Check. I mean, it was amazing to be able to share that. And he just was looking, going, oh my
Oh,
God.
the Milan Cathedral, right? I had to think about what you were talking about.
Yes. Yes. It was so nice to be able to share that because, I can say, we can think about what you do, but to actually be able to see it again was really nice.
Yeah, I'm practicing it so much these days that I don't know, it's just like, I'm kind of just surprised myself at how well some of these turn out when I'm like, really? Wow. God forbid I toot my own horn, but
You are entitled to.
all things are possible with practice, right?
Yes.
Whoa.
Happy doggy, isn't he? All righty. She's got her helmet on in case she takes the tumble. Couple more seconds before we carry on. All righty, let's see, how'd you do today? Lynn, did you paint or was that already painted?
I'm just reusing some paper.
Yeah, that's good. Cool, nice strong lines. Well, good.
Recycling.
Recycle, yes, I was after the third class. I'm like, toss it away. All righty, so first up, we're gonna do a perspective challenge. Boom.
Oh. Okay.
All right, does anyone know where that is? Cynthia, you know where that is?
Provincetown?
No, close though, it's Marblehead.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
All right.
Massachusetts.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we got a pretty severe perspective line here, right? And a ton of windows. Oh my God, I didn't even realize it until I started drawing. I was like, holy crap, they do windows up there. And then with that, we are going to add a gal walking her dog. And what I just want to point out here is this is not about being matchy-matchy, right? Because this is on this angle, you can't really see this whole dog and her legs are like this. That doesn't mean you have to draw it like that. You can combine it with the houses, the composition, the perspective in order to see it. Do I dare say better? In your style, that's what I should say. So we're gonna start with the houses of the holy first. All righty, can y'all see that?
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty. Crazy roof lines there in Massachusetts. I don't think we really have roofs here in Mexico. I mean, there's roofs, but you see them differently. Sort of hidden.
And you have a barn shaped roof.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. That for all that snow to slide off of.
Yeah, that's true. Alrighty. I can't really draw big dogs. I only know little. I shouldn't say I can't. I'm just not practiced at it, right? I know little dogs, and so he's trying to do a big dog. I'm like, wait a minute. Looks like Clifford. Okay. Back to houses. You have to see the dog once more, right? Yeah, yeah. All righty. And the dog. Sometimes by the third time I'm really good, and other times it's just destroyed. I think it has a lot to do with like liking the subject or not, right?
So do you like the subject?
I mean, I was just gonna say, wait a minute now. I do like the subject, but I don't know. I guess I'm just so in Mexico right now and all its explosive colors, right? It's all good practice though, all good practice. Okay. All right, couple more, finish her up. All righty, and time. All righty, let's see. Debbie, can we begin with you?
Sure, why not?
All righty.
Okay, let's see. Here I am.
There you are.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Lovely. We've got a small enough group. We can tell us what you did here.
Okay, so I told myself today's the day. I'm going to do continuous line.
Hey,
I started with my pen on the figure, and I guess I really didn't do continuous line, but I'm getting closer.
yeah.
And I penciled in the roof lines so I could put in a sky right away. And I definitely wanted to get that red bow on the street lamp. And so,
Gosh, was that there? Was there a street bow on the street lamp?
yeah, little red bow.
I didn't even notice that. Funny.
And I like it with the dog's harness and her red hat.
Yeah.
So one of the things I'm working on is to get the right angle for the ground of her and the ground of the houses. So that's a little manipulation.
Yeah, because it was just subtle enough, but yet enough of a difference. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice work. Thank you, Debbie.
Thanks.
Sharon, let's go to you.
I missed the picture the first time you showed it of the dog, so I only knew there was one. So I kind of just I made a door for her to come out of.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then I just kept it big and loose and
Nice.
That's not Kirby Smart, is it?
that is really the weirdest angle to paint a dog, try to sketch a dog in.
Yeah.
It really, I'm not committing to the dog species on this. I mean, it's sort of like a unicorn. I'm going unicorn.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
don't
it
know,
was a
but
cute
I
enough
just-
dog. It was just a funny angle.
It was.
Yeah. Nice work, Sharon. Thank you. Tasha.
Okay, well, I'm really having fun with this idea of telling a story with your work. Okay, because I never got that at first, okay, like a year ago, I didn't quite get it. Now I'm just kind of having fun with it.
Oh,
So anyway, so I started this and I also
Aw.
it's so
I
cute.
also thought about continuous line and then I forgot about it. Okay,
Yeah.
because I got a little absorbed into the line of perspective here. But my story, what I started laughing about is I thought the lamppost and a ribbon, I thought it was a fire hydrant.
Oh, no.
And so
Oh,
then my
I thought so
story
too.
is the
I
dog.
need to look again because I thought it was a fire hydrant.
And I didn't see the lamppost.
Funny. Isn't that funny how we all notice something?
I know.
Yeah, but just that was my funny story is, you know, the dog wanted to go back to the fire hydrant.
Bravo! You have entered the storytelling phase of it, right? Which is a really wonderful thing. So yeah, nice. Thank you, Tasha.
You're welcome.
Cynthia. Oh, your hair does look great. Look at you go.
Right?
It's so funny.
Sexy.
I guess I should brush it more often. Okay,
How'd you do there?
here's my story.
Oh, sweet.
My little dog, I don't know if you can see, when I first drew him, I'm like, that's a pig. So, so I had to try to make him look less piggy and more doggy. And yeah, I don't know, it was kind of fun. The building perspective, I mean, I think that's a really good one to practice on because,
Yeah.
you know, all the sidewalks and road or
Right.
whatever, so.
It's got
And
that
this was
sort
a
of-
mistake. This was a, oops, this was a
Which?
mistake. So,
Oh, right there.
but
but-
I'll,
The thing I
well, I thought it was the blue. I was trying to make snow, but then it was purple and so. But
Yeah,
anyway.
there was a lot of shadow stuff going on there. And I always think of like the houses in America, they're very organized, right? So that's why perspective lines, you know, because they really work hard to make sure.
Yeah,
things
right.
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 In Mexico,
That was fun.
kind of wonky. So yeah, nice work, Cynthia.
Thank you.
Lynn.
Well, the thing I was noticing were the shadows, so that I wanted to get those because I don't do a lot of shadow work very well.
Ah,
So I noticed which angle they were and I tried to get that in, and blue probably would have been a good idea for the snow.
It's a tough, that was a tough shadow line, right? Because
Yeah.
it goes right into where the people or the woman and her dog were.
Really linear. And then I just, the dog was all foreshortened and scrunched up.
He was.
You did such a good job on that, Lynn. I'm so glad I got to see how you tackled that dog.
Look at, she put little red balls on her hat too.
Yeah.
Owner has a dog hat on. And
Yeah.
So nice.
with her dog.
Nice work. Thank you. Christine.
yeah, that hats, that's the pussy hat that we all
I should have made it pink.
Yeah.
let's see. Let's see.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
How fun is that?
Yeah.
Great.
So I liked all the colors in the houses, and I didn't feel like, I think this is a sign of growth. I didn't make them the color that the picture was. I made them, like any color I wanted.
Right.
I used a little ink. I think that's ink, and she's brush pen. And I just went for I was pretty pleased with, I just went for the perspective with the brush pen and went, I'm just going to make this flash right here. And it wasn't too bad. It came out okay this time.
Looks good.
I like the dog because did you use your brush pen for the dog?
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you look at it, you go, oh, the lines don't make sense, but it makes sense, right? It's a dog that's like, he's trotting, and he's happy, and he's looking at his owner. And so, yeah.
Yeah. It was
Like
fun.
good energy, nice
Aw.
energy with that. Thank you, Christine. Did we see everyone's? Yes, okay. So, yeah, here we go.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Shadow.
I did tried to do something different every time, right? And so this one I did continuous line, but I'm like, my pen kept going here, okay, I'm gonna say, no! And so I made myself start back here.
Wow.
Wow.
And so I just, and then did the sidewalks, right? So I'm just trying to change it up a little bit. And this time I put her on the sidewalk, whereas in the other ones I had her here. And so I just kind of went, and because that shadow was so weird, like first
Yeah, that's
black
good.
shadow here, I did that kind of early on, and as it was drying, then I just put the same as the sky, right? So just sort of playing with it. Yeah, because that's a pretty intense perspective, isn't it?
Yeah.
It goes from here to boom. So yeah, there we go. All right. We're done, everybody. All right, so now we're gonna go back Mexico.
Yay.
The chaos and color of Mexico. Here we go.
Oh
Oh,
my.
boy.
Well, I know some of you know that last week I went to the flower mercado and it was just off the charts. I've been there a number of times for Day of the Dead, never for Christmas, and so it's a whole different game. And I mean, this is literally a fruit stand, right? And he's like in a sea of fruit. And we're gonna pretend he just took his mask off for a second, right? So like first of all, take a deep breath and go, I can do this, right? And then it's not about capturing all these details. One little tip I'll say is like, you can look at this as a shape right here. Like these are quadrants, right? This is a shape. This is a shape. This is a shape. This is a
That's
shape,
a
right?
good.
So
tip.
they're all little shapes, and you don't have time to do all those individual things, right? So quadrants, right? And then they get smaller as they go behind him. And
boy.
so yeah, that's about it. Have fun with that. It's a wonderful scene, Mexican mercado scene.
Jeez.
Excuse me.
What the heck? Okay. Hair dryer.
So halfway. one breathing?
Mm.
It's funny.
My husband and I went to an ethnic market yesterday, and it's always so cool to see the leaves attached to the mandarins. It always makes them look so festive and fresh
Yeah.
compared to buying them in a net bag.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at right now. Never
always
thinking
like
I would
that.
be in this position, but maybe not.
I always notice that too, and I think it's so cool because it is. It makes it look, I don't know, more festive, I guess.
Mhm.
Like it's real fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's good for you, and we should buy it.
All right, 30 seconds. All righty. Done this 3 times. It's quite a workout.
it
Each time. Oh my God. I'm not complaining. I signed up for this life and I love it. But I think most people would never guess that drawing is, such a workout, right? But it really is. So bravo to you all, no matter what you've done. And Christine is blow drying, so we'll get back to you. We'll go to Tasha.
Okie dokie. Well, it's funny you talk about it being a workout. I cannot sit still. My legs, Charles laughs at it because my legs are always wiggling all over the place. And I was holding my breath. I was somebody holding my breath.
So wait, Tasha, why are you jiggling around like that? Are you nervous?
Maybe I'm trying to ground myself. Yeah, I don't know. It's funny.
Oh, okay.
It's funny though.
All right. Oh, look at this. Tell us what you did here, Tasha.
So I went in with my food day and just kind of started drawing lines. I think I started with the guy. And then I did the different quadrants. You can see him kind of in here. So I drew the quadrants in so I would know where to put my colors. Right. And then I just started throwing down the colors and I thought, well, maybe I can make the colors the different shapes of what this is supposed to be. So anyways, it was just fun. It just felt like
hits for the shape, right? I see that, like the leaves or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on there. I can understand why you were jiggly in your seat. All right. Thanks, Tasha.
Yes.
Christine, is it dry? Can you show us? It is.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Tell us what you did here, Christine. It's so cool.
Oh, thanks. So, I was kind of thinking about the Matrix and how like all those balls, like in awash in a sea of balls that they couldn't get out of, kind of like you can't get out of the Matrix. Mm-hmm. And so I don't know why, but I felt like these guys, repeating with scared looks on their faces might tell the story. And I put these lines up here, or maybe to help give a little perspective. And I think I used some brush pen and some ink, some of the water, the ink drops. Some of it was just dropped into water, and some of it after it was dry, as I was using my blow dryer, I went back with the tip of the ink dropper to try to make some, to give it a sense of the balls, or fruit if you wish.
Yeah, I love it. I love the Matrix reference. Or did you see that this weekend?
No, but I think there's a new one. So I think there's been people talking about it.
Yeah, that's what I thought maybe you saw it.
I didn't see it.
I love it. That's very, very cool. Oh my gosh, I've got someone at the door here and they're just gonna keep. Okay, so let's go to Lynn. Thank you, Christine. I'm gonna just go to my door here, right here. I can hear you.
Okay, well, I'll just talk a little bit. I just thought it's so confusing that I would try and distinguish some of the round fruit and maybe do some patterning. And that was pretty much my tact, and then add piñatas at the top.
Oh my goodness, look at that. I'm so sorry I missed that. Look at how fun that is. Is that your brush pen?
Yeah, and I, like I said, I just thought maybe if I add pattern, sort of, that would divide up some of those fruit thing. I thought we were going to do underwear from the picture from your market.
If you really look at that photo, it's a little confusing, right? Like I tried to, even though this was confusing, at least you could sort of see things. That you couldn't really see things.
It just made me laugh at the subject matter.
It's a very funny photo, I know, right? In the sea of fruits and piñatas, there's underwear.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lynn. Sharon. Oh, Jesus. Hey, look at that. That's correct. That's
I'll tell you, when attempting to draw the fruit, all I saw was negative space. And I was seeing that black defining the circles. And I mean, I tried it a little bit, but I didn't have a chance to really figure out how to do it. So it might confuse you and end up at a flower market, but I don't know. It was the same kind of thing, I guess. Anyway, so this is it.
Yeah, nice work. I mean, this was obviously it was a chaotic scene, right? And just with some expressive brushstrokes, you have told the story that he's surrounded, he's in a sea of fruit. So well done, well done.
And I did continuous line fella. That was the most fun. I figured if I was going to jump in on that with you guys today, the fella was about where I did that, and it came out okay. So
well done, nice
Thank
work.
Great face, like a face.
Yeah. Cynthia.
Okay. Everyone's using words like confusing, chaotic. I thought there was a lot of energy
Ooh.
to
Yeah.
him.
Ooh.
Look at that.
And I don't know, I
Same.
was using direct watercolor, and then I was trying to get like the shapes. I did some, what do you call
that
it?
rigger?
Eyedroppers.
Oh,
And then I just used my rigger pen.
that's what I thought. Yeah, I could see the rigger twirls.
And in your photograph, I mean, he's so nonchalant standing back there. So I tried to give him a look, but it's not so nonchalant.
Nice. I mean, that's one of the things I do like about the Mercado. I love the people that work in the Mercado, but they tend to always be like, yeah. Nice work. Well done. Thank you, Cynthia. Debbie.
Yes, okay.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. I love it. I could just see them, like how fast you must have been working, all you guys, right? You could just see that.
Yeah.
Tell us what you did here, Debbie.
So I started just laying down color in the different sections of the fruits. And I think my favorite one is the one on the end there that's a lot of wet on wet. And, I put the guy in, and then from the last one, I went back and reworked I added context to the flower market one. And I thought that really helped out a lot. So I wanted to capture the wood up there to try and give some kind of context to the whole thing. And so I'll go back in and give it some more.
Yeah. Yeah, I always appreciate that you continue to work on yours and get it to where you want it to be. And it's always lovely. So
Thank you.
yeah, nice work, Debbie. Thank you. Did I miss anyone? No. Okay. All right. So here we go. Woo.
There's some energy.
Yeah, so okay, I started with him, and I crossed his arms because that kind of is like, yeah, I always tend to cross arms in the Mercado just because it gives it kind of a little bit of an attitude. So then let me get this thing out of the way. I can't move it. I'll bring this closer. Okay, so then what I did is I started putting circles. I just doing circle, circle, circle. And then I went doing mounds, kind of like mounds this way in that section. And they got bigger as I got closer to the edge. Here, I was kind of thinking eggplants or footballs, right? And I'm just doing these kind of things. Here, I did a bunch of spirals in that quadrant, right? And then it was just kind of like they were turning into mounds, and I put them kind of going up in a V, right?
Yeah.
So then I drew
good. Yeah, right. That way.
There. And then I jumped up and threw in some of these piñatas, right? So like I said, I've done this 3 times. And in the previous one, I put dark space behind him, right? To sort of, but I don't know, which do you think? Not that it has to be one is better than the other, but what do you think is more effective?
No dark.
no dark. That's kind of why I wanted.
I agree with that.
So this one is a little, it makes him pop a little bit more, would you say?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I'm kind of liking that too, because then you can sort of see these,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Distance.
Yeah. So, oh my goodness, there you go, guys.
Yeah, so fun.
Not a bad effort either, but oh my goodness, Amazon is here. All right, guys, great to see you today. Thanks for your participation. I'll see you back here on
Yeah.
Wednesday, okay?
Bye,
Thank you.
everyone.
Have a good week, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye.